Okay, I apologize about that. My camera died. So, like I was saying, I'm not sure where it exactly died. So, just summarizing this card really, this card is all about those shifts, those cycles, things brought into the open, changes. Perhaps some of them will be radical, transformation, sometimes through crisis, but it's for the best. So don't fear this. This is about, that Two of Wands, the path diverging, having to pick one, relationships that deepen, that transform, that become more spiritual, that become more connected. Some of them may be the opposite and they end. This is feeling disoriented sometimes, not being sure of making the correct choice. This could be a home or a change of residence in relation to a plan or a goal. Just all sorts of things. This is some sort of sudden awareness or enlightenment for all of you, though. Some of you could be having like weird dreams, getting and receiving messages from the divine, and not truly knowing what to do with them or what they mean. But this is taking an active approach to sudden developments, and there's some sort of inevitable change coming for you, but this is bringing in new things for you, new opportunities, new deepening relationships, or the same relationships you've been in, but they get more intense, more serious, more yeah, look at that, the Six of Swords. Moving forward. With that Six of Swords, with that card, this is a necessary transition. This is relocating. This is moving. So some of you are moving homes, relocating. Some of you are changing jobs, relocating where you work. Relationships, changing relationships. That card is right on cue, but I promise you that it's going to bring you to a place that's bigger, better, and the best of you thus far. With that Wheel of Fortune behind the Empress, I love it. The world is in her hands. She can have anything she wants. You're coming out of a negative time and moving towards the positive time, because karma is coming back for you in the positive way. You've been on the downside of that wheel. Now you're about to shine in a beautiful, beautiful way. Whether you're male, female, it does not matter. You are carrying and embodying that beautiful Empress energy and knowing what you deserve, going after what you deserve, fighting for what you deserve, and you are moving to a better place because of it, mentally, emotionally, physically. In the fourth position, it is what to do now, how you address this issue, how you manifest or overcome it. And you got Uranus, and that is the Genius card. What I am seeing with this card, you see how he's kind of, I don't know how well you can see that, but see how he's kind of like crouched down? That really like sticks out to me for some reason, because the public, it like, how do I want to say that? There's a sudden bolt of surprise that causes chaos, which is what we knew right here, right? With the Mars, and then now with the eclipse. Most definitely we knew there's this sudden bolt of surprise that is causing chaos. And Uranus is the great awakener. It's here to wake you up. So, according to legend or myth, just a little side note, out of chaos emerged the two expressions of deities, which is Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. So as the higher octave of Mercury, Uranus arrives to break the rules and smash the established structures that we live our life every day. It is the planet of not only the genius, but the intuition that arrives in sudden flashes. So just like lightning, seemingly like it's out of nowhere, Uranus is the revolutionary planet, opening up the channels to the higher mind, bringing out those necessary changes which can no longer be resisted, what you've been avoiding or hiding from. It's also the great humanitarian. Uranus is not really personal, and its viewpoint is one that is kind of detached and unemotional, but it symbolizes one who doesn't really need a partner, but is a friend and a soulmate to everybody. Somebody who puts their self out there selflessly to help whoever they can, whenever they can. And those under the influence of Uranus are objective just enough to derive a reliable insight into other people's motivations. So you're not easily taken advantage of. And such detachment is needed when everything is about to be turned upside down. So don't get yourself so emotionally involved that it clouds your vision, clouds your logic. Another very important element of Uranus is to it's the link to technological advances. It's how the future is going to look, how the future is going to be. And when this card comes up, it's really talking about the jolts and surprises in regards to what it is that you're fighting for, what it is you're trying to create, what it is that you are wanting to create creating that footprint that's going to be followed by people to come. Like you are not a trendsetter, but a path. You are clearing the path for those behind you to follow the light, to get out of the darkness per se. And this planet with Uranus, it's not going to be a smooth ride. So it's going to be a battle, like we know with Mars here too. So you can anticipate it not going as you expected. So that way you're not shocked. Don't look upon the manifestations as wrong for you. Instead, go with it. See how your life becomes transformed in ways not exactly as you predicted, but I promise you they will be better with that Empress. So you may feel excited or nervous right now, but when it comes up to the things you're currently focusing on, everything's going to speed up. You're going to feel it speed up, even forced maybe, but don't resist, because the best approach to get an opportunity with all these possibilities is you need to get out of the lesson. You need to learn something out of the lesson. And then you can anticipate this change to be very liberating. So offering you a new course, a new path. You could be the first one to walk that path. This could have to do, like, Uranus is the planet of air, storms, electrical energies, lightning. It may have to do with like a flight or messages carried via air or through electronics, phones, televisions, computers, that type of thing. Your surroundings may start really exhibiting electrical malfunctions in this eclipse for sure. It's important to pay attention to the wiring in your home or your office. It's also important to point out too the connection between Uranus and the alternative forms of sexuality, of gender identity. I know that's in the news right now, in politics right now, but you may find yourself among people with alternative viewpoints, sexuality, and sometimes people of like different classes, different backgrounds, because who cares, right? We are all God's, or whoever, our higher powers people, we're all one. So all in all, this card really means your life is about to be changed in big ways rather than small ones. And Uranus is saying, don't judge, go with it and see what happens. Don't judge people because of how they are. And just embrace that we're all one. We're all trying to figure out this thing called life, right? So just know that there's going to be rapid changes, and what you need to do in order to get to where you want to go is you have to go with the flow. There's going to be that transformation. It could be unexpected. There could be some sort of revolution. There could be government overthrows, rebellion, bucking against authority, turbulence, some sort of unusual pattern or usual pattern being upset, unpredictability, being knocked off balance. I mean, there's so many things here that I'm getting just pouring in. But it's going against the status quo, counterculture. It's about having that electromagnetism that it's a lot about science fiction, flight, space travel as well, just on a side note. But what you need to take out of this, most importantly, is there is going to be some sort of change, some sort of revolution, some sort of shock to the world, to the collective. And what you need to do is go with the flow and go forward in light. Go forward helping people. If people need help because of the sudden change, don't hesitate to help people, because you are that humanitarian. But in order for you to leave that legacy, in order for you to